Yo, 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 what's up, good people? It's your girl, Mia. Jesus is showing out, so the doctor is in. Hello, 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 and welcome to Private Practice with your host, Dr. Mia. Let's get it. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, good people? It's your girl, Mia. Jesus is showing out, so the doctor is in. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, so welcome to episode 1, season 1, all of the things one of the private practice. I am your humble physician, Dr. Mia, and this is my podcast. Finger snaps, applause, all the things. So I'm coming this morning, afternoon-ish, to talk about, one, to apologize. Originally, I was supposed to be launching this podcast at 11 a.m. But after the weekend I had and the Lord preparing me for whatever we going to speak on today, I had to do some work this morning. I had to do some things. I had to, get my life together. You feel me? So, but here we are. So my apologies. Setting a specific time for this launch is probably not going to be a thing. Even setting specific days, it's really going to be whenever the Lord gives me a message, right? So, but the message for today, because I already agreed to providing one today, is going to be about deception. Now, deception is not always spoken. Deception is in behavior, it's in your thoughts, it's in your heart, it's in your feelings, it's in everything. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing that, has bothered me over the weekend is when people involve innocent bystanders in their deception. And when I say innocent bystanders, I mean, the lie lives within the person first. It's birthed within the person first before it even comes out of their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And the person who is receiving instructions or, counsel or guidance or anything of that matter and is not aware of the deception that's birthed in you, then become an innocent bystander. And it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to the person who does not know that you do not feel or think the way you're speaking or what you're speaking, right? And what's funny is my husband and I had a conversation this morning about cheating, right? And back in the day, we can all agree that we've probably cheated. You know what I'm saying? And that's a form of deception, especially if you're still with the person that you cheated on. That's a form of deception because you have involved, and the innocent bystander is the person that you cheated with. You know what I'm saying? Because in your heart of hearts, you knew before you cheated that you really did not have any intentions on leaving the person that you cheated on. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, you were not honest with the person that you cheated with about your current situation. And they, in their mind, and even if you've said it out your mouth, in their mind, they have an opportunity to take you away from that current situation. Because again, your actions are speaking otherwise. You can tell them out your mouth all day long, I'm sick of this person, I just want to get away. I just want to do, you know what I'm saying? Spend some time with somebody else, make myself feel better, whatever, whatever. And then you lay with this person knowing deep down that you don't plan on leaving the person that you with. But again, when you lay with that person, you give them the idea that if you would step out, you will step in with them. So it's like we don't think about those things because you can't control the hearts and minds of other people, of innocent bystanders. You can't make them believe you when your actions are speaking otherwise. And that's what we don't pay attention to. We do not pay attention to the actions that reveal the deception of what we're seeing and hearing. We don't we don't we don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? And then we also don't put ourselves in the shoes of other people that may be involved in the situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's real unfortunate. And a lot of us are guilty of it because we feel like because the lie didn't come out of our mouths, we're not just lying with our bodies. We're not lying with, you know, everything else. Just because you didn't speak it does not mean that it's not a lie. You know what I'm saying? You have people walking in the deception that you're providing, and they're victims of it. People get hurt by it. You get hurt by it because you lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You lying to yourself. You lie to yourself before you lie to anybody else. And then when the lie starts with yourself, now you lying to God or whoever you serve, whoever you believe in, you lying to them. And it's like, and it eats away at you. Like, it eats away at you. And I want to really talk about, you know what I'm saying, where all this came from. And I'm going to try to talk about it in as minimal details as I possibly can because I'm not trying to put nobody on blast, but it really put me in a bad headspace. You know what I'm saying? For days. I think for 2 days, like I just cried and because, okay, so my mom passed away in 2019, right? And she was married when she passed away. Now, my stepdad has not moved on. You know what I'm saying? It's evident that he has not moved on, right? But yet he remarried, okay? Even before, like when he started talking about, you know, getting into a relationship with somebody new, I was like, okay, here's the thing though. If you're going to open a new chapter, you need to close the previous one. You need to start processing through and, you know, kind of preparing yourself to move on. Now, there are situations and circumstances surrounding the urgency of him having a mate. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? There's situations and circumstances surrounding why he needs a mate right now. He needs help. You know what I'm saying? I have two younger sisters. Me and my older sister, we're grown and gone, so he don't have to worry about us. And he has, you know, some impairments where he needs assistance. I get it. So, needless to say, you can, and then too, you can't rush a person to move on. Like, who can determine when it's time for you to move on from somebody who passes away? Like, it's unfair to anyone for somebody to try to rush you through that process. Like, it's just not fair. You know what I mean? And you can't really blame that person if you don't speak up about it. Like, you know, if you're going to walk with me and I'm mourning, you know, the loss of someone, and you want to be with me, you're going to have to help me transition. Don't rush me to transition, or don't try to force me to transition, but help me transition. And I think a lot of times us as human beings, because we're in a place of need, as it appears, we're not honest because we feel like, okay, if I tell you the truth and say, hey, I need your help with transitioning. I understand you want me to move on. I understand, you know, I brought you into my life as if I had moved on. Well, let me apologize. I haven't moved on. Can you help me move on? Like, can we do this in a decent and in order process as opposed to just rushing through it instead of being honest about how you're feeling? Like, it's whack to me. And then again, in my particular situation, I was involved because I lost that person too. My siblings were involved. Like, a lot of people were involved in that. And it's like, you're forcing innocent bystanders into your process. And it's like, to me, it's not fair. And I was made to feel like I was being selfish, but I'm like, just be honest. Be honest about how you're feeling with people. Cause it's like, no, if You can't force somebody to do something that started here and here. Like you want to force them to physically do something that's in here, and it's like that's deception. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing with your body has nothing to do with what's happening here. Like you can move some stuff around all day long, or you can tell yourself you done all day long, but if you still thinking about it, having feelings about it, speaking about it, baby, you still in it. And you gotta be honest with the other person, like, yo, I'm still in it. I'm still in it. It's going to take some time. I'm not saying I don't love you. I'm not saying I don't want to be with you. And even if that's true, hey, that's your business. But be honest. Like, don't involve people in your deception. That is whack. It's whack. Because if somebody involved you in their deception, you'd feel away. You'd feel away. You'd feel away. Like, we not even finna sit here and act like we like being lied to, even though we lie. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean we like, and it just, the deception's got to stop. And it's really, again, from a place of fear. When we, you know, weave a tangled web to deceive in our minds and our hearts, it's because it's fear. It's fear. It's doubt. It's, if I tell you the truth, I may lose you. If I tell you the truth, you may get mad at me. And even if they do, so what? That mean they not for you. And that's the real fear. You afraid that they not for you. But if they not for you, you want to know. You want to know out the gate. That's when, if somebody is not for you. Whether it be friend, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be, you want to know. Like, I want to know. Like, listen, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? This is how I move. Okay? It takes me a while to process things. I may not get it right away. You're going to have to be okay with that. Instead of saying, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I got it. I get it. You got to come on. Like, seriously. You know what I'm saying? I think, lie has been diminished to the point where we don't understand the effects it has on the person that's lying. You know what I'm saying? It's like let's talk about the effects that it has on a person that's lying, right? After so many lies, you're going to start losing yourself. You're going to start losing yourself because you're going to start believing your lies, and then the truth is going to feel foreign to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to believe it. Like, you can go to a restaurant with somebody and they buy you a meal, and because they spent a lot of money on it, you lying and saying it's good. Now you telling people it's your favorite food when in all actuality you went home and threw up afterwards. But you get what I'm saying? It's like we don't, it be stupid reasons that we be lying. Yeah, I don't like it, and I'm sorry you wasted your money on that. I'll pay you back, or can I order something else? Like, again, they may think you difficult to deal with, but I mean, for telling the truth, I'm difficult to deal with because I told the truth. I'm difficult to deal with because I told the truth. Which was more difficult to deal with, a lie or the truth? Just because it tastes good going down don't mean it's gonna feel good coming up. I'm just saying, like, deception is tricky, man. And like I said, it really comes from a place of fear, doubt, potential rejection, abandonment issues, unresolved trauma. It just comes from a place that's not good. It's not a good place that it comes from. And it's like the only way to start getting rid of that place is to be honest. Because I'm going to keep it a band. I did not like being a part of somebody else's deception, especially when it involved my mother who is not here. Like, I didn't like it at all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it at all. And I could feel the deception. I could feel it. And I was like, this is whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is whack. And again, you can call it a selfish reason or whatever the case may be. But me and my mother have a lot in common. I was a wife. I'm a mother. I'm an aunt. I'm a sister. I'm all those things. And I'm like, if I put myself in her shoes and his shoes and everybody's shoes involved, it's still whack. So call me selfish. Call me what you want. But at the end of the day, it's whack. Because one, if you're deceiving someone about your true feelings about what they're asking of you to do, you're going to still have resentment. You're starting a relationship with resentment. Because not only are you lying, but you lying for them. Well, you lying for them, and you lying to yourself for you. You lying to yourself for you because you are afraid what may happen if you tell the truth, and you lying to yourself for them because they're asking you to do something that you know you don't want to do, but you're doing it anyway for them. Where is the God that you serve anywhere in that process, or whoever you believe in anywhere in that process? Like, I don't. Deception, man. Look, what a tangled web we weave when we first decide to deceive. It's unfortunate. You know what I mean? And I used to be a habitual liar growing up, and I know why I lied. Fear. Who want to get a whooping? You felt like if you lied about what you did, you weren't going to get a whooping. 9 times out of 10, the truth came out, you still got a whooping. So again, it doesn't stop the punishment. It just delays it. Or prolongs it, makes it last longer than it needs to. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, these are, to most people, it appears as harmless lies, but a lie is a lie, is a lie, is a lie, is a lie. Deception is deception, and deception is deception. There's no sugarcoating it and the damage that it does. You know what I'm saying? So, the medicine for today is, the next time you prepare yourself to lie, for whatever reason, whenever you set up to lie, think about why. What First of all, think about how much more impactful it would be if you told the truth. How much more freeing it would be if you told the truth. Then think about how bound you're gonna be to that lie, because now you got to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? You don't put a lie out there. Now you got to keep up with the lie. Now you got to remember what you said, why you said it, when you said it, what context you said it. You done got a whole 9 to 5 job attached to one statement because you was afraid of what might happen if you told the truth. Let the chips fall where they may, people. I'd rather have somebody out of my life because I told the truth than somebody in my corner because I lied to them. Because it's not real. So that's my piece for today. Once again, my apologies for my tardiness. But I couldn't be a liar today. I couldn't not jump on the live, because then that would, the whole purpose of this message would have been null and void. Because don't lie. If you tell somebody you're gonna do something, do it. Just make sure that you want to do it. And if you don't, be honest about why you don't want to do something. Or ask for grace, mercy, patience. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it when I'm ready to do it wholeheartedly and my spirit is in alignment with my decision. Because if you force something, you're going to get something back that you don't want. All right? So, once again, my apologies. I will be back again this week. I know I said Thursday, but we're going to see what the Lord say, because I'm seeking him in all my ways and letting him direct my path, as we all should. But like I said, be honest with yourself, with God, with everybody, because innocent bystanders don't deserve to be a victim of deception that they don't even realize is present. Just because you didn't let the lie come out your mouth doesn't mean it didn't escape your body. All right? So everybody, you guys be safe. Be you. If you missed the live on TikTok, it will be on my Spotify as well as my YouTube channel if you missed it from beginning to end, because I saw somebody in the chat on TikTok asking, what are we even talking about? Yeah, if you kind of got it at the tail end, my bad. But yeah, it'll be on YouTube as well as Spotify. But again, if you missed everything else, remember this. Just because, like I said, just because the lie did not escape the lie didn't come through your lips, does not mean it didn't escape your body. It's out there. And it's hurting people. It's hurting you. It's hurting them. It's hurting everybody. Because if it didn't escape your lips, it's hurting you. Because you know in your heart and mind how you really feel, how you truly feel. But you're lying about those feelings to someone else. And because out of fear of them leaving you, fear of them rejecting you, fear of them abandoning you. And if you have to lie to them to keep them, that you know deep down, because you lying about them being for you, they're not really for you if you have to lie to keep them. God loves you as you are. So anybody he sends to you will do the same. Let him provide the increase. Peace, y'all. I guess we'll see.